What's up to everybody out there? I hope everyone's doing great. It's your boy Ace. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that good stuff. I only have 59 subscribers. You could be number 60. But maybe when you see this video, I could be at 70. Who knows? But anyways, y'all, I want to talk today about the Roland MV-1. This thing has just come out. I have this on loan. And I wanted to give the honest truth regarding this unit because there is a lot of YouTubers and people really hyping this unit up. And that's okay because, you know, making beats and equipment is all subjective. And some people like Roland, some people like Akai, some people like Machine, some people like the Electron. So yeah, it's really what you're used to. But I gotta be completely honest, y'all. I really think Roland fell completely on their face with this unit here. I really do. You know, first of all, this unit is about $700. It's really expensive. For $700, you can get an MPC-1. You could get a machine. You could get a lot of equipment that does a whole bunch more than this unit right here. They really, I mean, I want to believe, I really wanted this thing to shine. I really did. And, you know, it just really, for me, did not. It just did not. First of all, trying to access, like, you know, the drum kits, it's rather, not straightforward. You know, you have to hold down a couple buttons and then go to it and then scroll and all that, when you really should just be able to just, like, hit kit, like, where's that kit button? Right there. Has that kit button on there, has kick, snare, all those things on it. But anyways, if I hit the kit button, I should just be able to turn the knobs that correspond to that and just be able to flip to the menu, but it does not do that. And that's control 1, 2, and 3 that you see right there. Those control different parameters and different sounds like a kick and things like that, but changing out the whole kit was a pain in the ass to figure out. And the other thing too is the output volume on this thing sucks. It really does. The output volume on this thing sucks. It's good if you hit play and there's something sequencing through here or a demo. The demo will come fucking roaring in loud. But then if you switch to performance mode and you have the volume cranked up all the way, the output level sucks so bad. It's so terrible. You have to bring in another preamp, and then now you're bringing in more like noise. So yeah, that was just really a bummer. And I really thought it was something I was missing internally, but everything was cranked up, everything was turned on. So yeah, the output level on this really sucks for me in that regard. So, and like I said, y'all, this is just my opinion. I do like Roland equipment. I have the Roland SP404. That thing is a fucking home run. The SP404 SX that they have out now, and let's see here, the SP555, I think, that's a home run too. That unit is a home run smash. You know, I wish they would have done the SP404 just like it is. Obviously bring some upgrades to it, things like that. Make a machine, call it something else, but make the pads exactly like the 404, big and chunky, and make them just exactly like that, where they light up. And anyone who owns SP404 knows exactly what I'm talking about. As well as the RAM memory in the SP404, awesome. Those the little flash, 32 gig, whatever. You could have so much beats, samples, all that. That screaming in the background, y'all, is not an animal. It's actually my baby screaming. She found her voice. Anyways, it has a USB connection on the back, y'all. I just want you guys to see the inputs and outputs, and I'll have these rolling on the screen with the specs. I'm trying to do this review very quick. I'm not going to plug it in and make some beats with it or whatever, because honestly, it's a pain in the ass to make some fucking beats on this thing. I'm sure people in the comments will be like, that's bullshit. I've made tons of beats, and that's good for them. It just wasn't my thing. You know, it's got the step sequencer on the bottom. The pads on the step sequencer feel so legit. I do like the vocal where the XLR is. I do like the fact that you have that, the tone, and you can change different things. I think that that's a very cool feature on this unit. I do think the sounds in here are awesome. This comes with a lot of fucking sounds. Tons of sounds, tons of kits, keys, synths, leads, drums, bears oh my. So tons of sounds, and more sounds for you to go back and forth with either your SD card or your USB, transfer it back and forth. You can also bring in your own samples to use the sampler to chop it up, and all that good stuff. The power cable on the back for me wasn't a home run. I'm pretty picky about my power supplies. I prefer a regular AC cord on any of the units any drum machines. I just like that. It's just been my thing, because when you have these small DC adapters, experience is that's just another thing to snap off, right? In the back, it just get bumped and bent, and then you have to go if you lose that charging cable, then you got to go find the right one. So it can be a royal pain in the ass for me. That's what the things I don't really like about a lot of these power cables is those DC cables. That's just something that I don't prefer. So there are units that have very good ones. The Electron Analog Rhythm MK2 had a great one. This has a poor one. Now I'm not going to pull out the DC cable, the charging cable, and show y'all, but it really fell short for me in that regard. The other thing, y'all, this thing is really, really, the pads feel great. And you hear that clicking in? Those engage really, really nice. This little encoder feels good too. But, the buttons and everything feel great. The pads for me on this hog here are stiff. Very, 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 very stiff. Wow, that baby downstairs has sure found her voice. I'll tell you what. But yeah, y'all, this thing it's just built really bad, in my opinion. That's just, and I hate saying that because, it just, for me, it is. The SP404 had that metal chassis on there, and I believe the newer version still does too. Yeah, it does. This is all plastic, and it really is. You hear that? It's like a toy. I mean, we have a seam right here. I can rub my, fingernail through there. That's never good. So if it does accidentally fall, this thing is going to be toast. It'll probably break into a billion pieces. I don't really know what some of the production and product team was thinking when designing some of this gear. Obviously plastic is cheaper than metal. I don't know. I'd have to look at the market to see, but yeah, there's a big difference between this unit and the Electron that I reviewed as well. But they're very different units. This thing is definitely a sound module, has a ton of sounds in it, oriented more towards hip hop, R&B, all that stuff, and meant to just it's meant to be no computer, right? DAW-less. You're working just off these units, and a lot of companies are going that route. We saw Machine with the Plus version. We saw Akai with the Live version with the speaker on it now, because people want to go to the mountains or the beach and make beats. But thing with those two units that I just talked about, the Machine and the Akai, they don't require power. They do, obviously, but you can charge them up and then take them anywhere. This, you have to always be attached to power. So you're going to need a computer and you're going to need power to get that or transfer your sounds back into the computer, as well as get some updates and all that. But you're going to have to be attached to power no matter what. That was my main point, is you're going to have to always be attached to some type of power. And like I said, y'all, I really wanted this thing to shine because I love gear just like everyone out there does. It just did not rock for me. And I love this form factor. It's really nice form factor. It's The form is built well. The machine itself is built poorly. Very cheap quality. Buttons, legit. Love that how that engages. Encoder knobs, awesome. Output, horrible. Horrible. Maybe I got a stinker. I don't know, but this, the output on this was absolutely terrible. The sounds in Roland are legit. The Whirly they had in there, it was the EP electric piano, sounded awesome. Sounds awesome. And all the sounds that Roland has, they are legit. They are very great. So that's a plus there. But the only way for you guys to find out, guys and gals out there, to find out if you like this, this equipment, is to buy it, try it, and then take it back. Make sure you just have that 30-day warranty. I just keep hitting that fucking mic stand. Try it out and see if you like it. That's what I do with so much equipment. I actually have the option, to get these pieces of gear and try them out on loan. So, I'm very blessed and fortunate to have that option. But I'll be having more Roland gear. This is not an anti Roland video or anything like that. Like I said, I've had the SP404 for a lot of years. I love that piece of gear. You see that everywhere. There's a lot of hip hop heads in that lo-fi culture using that SP404. Tons of people do. The SP555, I own that. That was a great unit as well. I had the MC909, which was a very large piece of equipment. The pads on that thing was a fucking awesome piece of gear. See, I wish that they would take that MC909 and revamp that. All aluminum chassis, had a compact flash as well. Just had a lot of different options. It was such a cool machine. Let me see, is there anything other Roland? Yeah, I had a Juno as well. That's a keyboard. My friends had a whole bunch of those, and the Phantoms modules, and the actual keys. Those shine great. So I'm not a Roland hater. I'm just, stating. I'm not hating. I'm just stating that this is, for me, if y'all are trying to buy this and this is really on your mind, you really need to think it over before you get this unit, because I don't want you to be disappointed. $700 goes a long way in the beat making world. Like I said, you could get the MPC, Live, the Touch, the One. You could get a Machina or Machine, not the standalone. You probably get the standalone used for probably about $800, maybe 800, maybe 700. Shop around. But there's a lot of other equipment out there to get, guys and gals, and I don't think it should be this. I don't think it should be this for $700. I really don't. I just don't. I think you can get more with the MPC and the machine. And I've owned the machine. I have the MPC. I owned the machine for years. So yeah, y'all, just a beat maker that loves gear and production and engineering and all that stuff. And I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion regarding this product here by Roland. Really consider that before you, or consider what this video and what I'm saying before you buy this piece of gear. It is built, listen to that, very, very cheaply, very poorly. And it's just not the best to, navigate through and make the beats. It's just not for me. And I think that this, for me, fell flat on its face. I actually am really disappointed in this piece of gear. But anyways, y'all, my name is Ace. Once again, if you like what I'm seeing and you want to comment, or, if you think that this is the unit for you, tell me why do you think that this thing, this piece of gear here is awesome. Change my mind. Does this suck? And, tell me how you're using it. I'd like to revisit this again when I have a little bit more time with it. I had this unit too for about a week. Maybe that's not enough time, but for $700 and the way that this is built and the things that I was experiencing with it, absolutely 2 thumbs down. So, and if I could give it 0 stars, I would. So it gets 0. No, it gets 1 star for me. 1 star. I won't go 0 because there are some highlights that I do dig. But anyways, y'all, once again, my name is Ace. Hit subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to smile. Make somebody else smile too, y'all. And I will see you next time. Peace.